Ja, ich glaube, es regnet jetzt in meine Wohnung rein. Aber das ist viel zu laut. Das versteht man mich jetzt? Versteht man mich jetzt? Ah, versteht man mich jetzt? Ja, klar. Ja, also let's go, würde ich sagen. Ich muss gleich das Fenster zumachen. Aber ich habe eine Lösung fürs Mic. Just let me get a second piece of paper or whatever it's called. Just for the test purposes, it does sound really good. Oh, let's just hope we don't fuck up the mic like that. And let me turn down the light a bit. Yep, that's why. Damn. They call me the audio. No, probably not. But they call me the audio engineer. So, like that? I think it's good. But when you scream really loud into it, damn. Okay. Okay, let's go. We're gonna mute. So, what's the plan? I don't know why it keeps doing that. The plan is the following. We are going to study DaVinci Resolve until we master it. And when I say master, I do mean master it. Yes, we do speak English. Yes, all of our streams will be in English, except the ones that are not in English. So I was thinking about something, and I want to make a YouTube video about this as well, because these streams are only for me to stay accountable. You see, I do learn quite good by myself, but finding accountability is the hardest part. So you can either have an accountability partner, and when you go to college, you are surrounded with people who are learning the same thing as you do, while you are learning the same thing. So you feel like it's okay to make mistakes. The other opportunity you have is you study by yourself, and it's your own tempo, your own pace, and yeah, that's what I'm doing anyways. And I'm really intrigued by people like Scott H. Young, or the guy who wrote the 1% method. I don't know what his name was, but what I'm trying to say is that practice makes perfect. And my goal with this journey is to put in as much work as possible, or create as much as possible in a short period of time. If I'm going to push through with this project to the end of 2026, or at least until October, I might later tell y'all why I picked October for the end of this Let's Call It project. So at least for the next 5 months, because we are currently in May and have 4.5 months left until it is October, we're going to push through. And I want to see how much change I can create in that small period of time. What do I mean by change? Is everybody is pushing the agenda that quantity over quality. And even though I do agree with that quantity is more important than quality when you want to master a skill, quantity can be defined in multiple ways. One way to accept, I'm sorry. Yeah, you see, that's one reason why I want to do these streams, because it's so easy to drift off and not be focused anymore. So, what was I'm about to say? Quantity can be defined in multiple ways, and one way I would like to define quantity is putting in the work, putting in the hours, mixing things around, trying to become better, being outcome driven, but not having to post every day. I think having to post every day is a big mistake because, and like I've said, I want to do a longer video about this. If you have to post every single day, the quality each individual post can have is so little. And think about it like reading a book. When you read a book or when you study something and you repeat what you have learned yesterday, it feels easy. And it's easy to trick yourself into believing that you actually mastered something when you're just recalling it. And real growth happens when you are uncomfortable, when you have to go out of your comfort zone. I hope this audio is good because this what I'm about to say really does make sense, and it's an important point to me, or it's important to me. Real growth happens. Real growth happens when you're uncomfortable. And if you trick yourself into posting every day, it's impossible for you to. I have to put away the damn phone. When you trick yourself into posting every day, it's like repeating what you have already learned over and over again. You feel productive, but you are not making progress, and it matters what you are trying to achieve. If you're someone like Christian Wolf from More, or somebody who's just yapping, where the more confusion they can put out, the more they can sell, because the whole product is confusion. Like every influencer out there selling their workout plan, they need you to be confused. They need you to believe that what they are doing is superior than you just doing it. If they were about to tell you that it is actually easy and all you have to do is show up, they wouldn't have anything to sell. But with me and my goal of becoming a better editor, a better storyteller, and making documentaries and making movies, quality matters. So to go back to the point, quantity over quality, yes, I do want to produce outputs every day. I do want to come out of my comfort zone every single day. But not in the sense of, or that's at least where my mind shifted, not in the sense of posting each day, because I actually do believe that this is something that will hold me back. Anyways, enough said. Enough of jerking yourself off of how great you actually are. Let's put in the work, and yeah, we go from there. See you in, I don't know, what's the time currently? It's 9 o'clock. See you in 3 hours, and then we go sleep. That's what's up. So turn on the background noise. It's beautiful. I do love rain. I do love rain. Turn on Do Not Disturb and shut myself up, and let's log in. We got 3 hours to go. Log in. So what I'm trying to accomplish in the next 3 hours? Well, 1 color grading, 1 fusion transition, and a couple text animations, and I want to redo my rough cut. I did a rough cut, but I'm not really satisfied with it. I don't think the storytelling really makes as much sense as I wanted to. So I'm going to redo the rough cut, and you will see from there.